In a move that has sent shockwaves through the tech industry, Chinese telecom giant Huawei has thrown down the gauntlet to Elon Musk's Starlink with a staggering announcement: 10,000 satellites to build the world's first 6G network. This isn't just competition, it's an all-out war for control of the digital skies that could reshape geopolitics, revolutionize global connectivity, and determine which superpower controls the future of communication. While Musk's Starlink has been gradually expanding its constellation with over 4,000 satellites, Huawei's bombshell announcement represents a dramatic escalation that threatens to render Starlink's technology obsolete before it's even fully deployed. This isn't just about internet access, it's about who controls the digital arteries of our interconnected world. Imagine a network so vast, so powerful, that it could connect every device, vehicle, and sensor on the planet with virtually zero latency. That's the promise of Huawei's ambitious 6G satellite network, and it could leave competitors scrambling to catch up in a new space race. The implications extend far beyond technology. As China positions itself to potentially leapfrog American dominance in space-based communications, we're witnessing a pivotal moment in the global balance of power. This move could redraw the lines of digital sovereignty, giving China unprecedented influence over the future of global connectivity. For nations caught between these tech superpowers, choosing between Huawei and Starlink may soon become as much a geopolitical decision as a technological one. At the core of Huawei's revolutionary approach is a dual-orbit strategy that outclasses anything currently in operation. The company plans to deploy approximately 8,000 satellites in low Earth orbit, LEO, hovering between 500 and 2,000 kilometers above our planet. These closer satellites will deliver the lightning-fast, low-latency connections essential for next-generation applications. The remaining 2,000 satellites will occupy geostationary orbit, GEO, at a staggering 35,800 kilometers above the equator, providing stable coverage to specific regions. This two-tiered approach creates a network with unprecedented redundancy and coverage, capable of delivering connectivity to the most remote corners of the globe. What truly sets Huawei satellites apart is their revolutionary propulsion and power systems. Unlike conventional satellites that quickly become space junk once their fuel reserves are depleted, Huawei's fleet utilizes cutting-edge electric propulsion technology. This innovation allows for precise orbital adjustments with minimal fuel consumption, dramatically extending operational lifespans. Coupled with next-generation solar panels and energy storage systems, these satellites can maintain peak performance even during extended periods without direct sunlight, a common challenge in space environments that has limited previous satellite generations. The technological leap doesn't stop there. Huawei satellites will harness the power of terahertz frequency bands, a quantum leap beyond 5G's capabilities. This virtually untapped spectrum offers vast bandwidth potential, enabling data transfer speeds that would make today's fastest networks seem like dial-up connections by comparison. Advanced beamforming technology allows these satellites to precisely target their signals, maximizing connection quality while minimizing interference. The entire system is orchestrated by sophisticated AI algorithms that continuously optimize network performance, adjusting to changing demand patterns in real time. Security, often the Achilles heel of wireless technologies, receives unprecedented attention in Huawei's design. Embedded throughout the satellite architecture are robust encryption protocols and quantum-resistant algorithms specifically engineered to thwart even the most sophisticated cyber threats. In an age where communication networks carry our most sensitive data, Huawei's emphasis on security reflects the critical nature of protecting this next-generation infrastructure from potential exploitation. When comparing Huawei's forthcoming network with Starlink's established system, the contrasts become sharply apparent. While Starlink deserves credit as a pioneer in the modern satellite internet revolution, providing valuable service to previously disconnected regions, Huawei's approach represents a generational leap forward. The sheer scale of 10,000 satellites optimized specifically for 6G technology promises to deliver not just broader coverage, but dramatically enhanced performance across both densely populated cities and remote wilderness areas. The numbers tell a compelling story. Huawei's network could potentially deliver data speeds exceeding multiple terabits per second, orders of magnitude beyond current capabilities. This isn't merely an incremental improvement, it's a fundamentally different class of service that could render current satellite internet offerings obsolete. While Starlink continues enhancing its existing technology, the question remains whether it can pivot quickly enough to counter Huawei's aggressive push into next-generation connectivity. Cost remains a critical battleground in this high-stakes competition. Starlink has leveraged SpaceX's revolutionary reusable rocket technology to gradually lower deployment costs, but Huawei's advantages in manufacturing scale and government support could prove decisive. The Chinese giant's highly efficient electric propulsion systems and advanced solar technology dramatically reduce operational costs per satellite. Moreover, Huawei's established relationships with governments and telecom providers worldwide create pathways for subsidized deployment models that could make their services more financially accessible across developing regions. From a market perspective, this contest pits different strengths against each other. Starlink enjoys first-mover advantage and the star power of Elon Musk, whose bold vision has attracted a dedicated user base and significant investment. Conversely, Huawei brings decades of telecommunications expertise and deep relationships throughout the developing world. Its strategic alliances across Asia, Africa, and parts of Europe provide ready-made markets eager for advanced connectivity solutions that bypass Western-dominated networks. The societal implications of this technological revolution extend far beyond faster internet. Huawei's 6G network promises to fundamentally transform how we live, work, and interact. The elimination of the digital divide could democratize opportunity at an unprecedented scale, bringing high-quality education, healthcare, and economic opportunities to billions currently excluded from the digital economy. Students in remote villages could access the same educational resources as their counterparts in major cities, while telemedicine could deliver specialist healthcare to regions without adequate medical facilities. Economic sectors will undergo radical transformation as real-time, high-bandwidth connections enable new business models. Precision agriculture could optimize crop yields through networks of connected sensors. Autonomous vehicles could communicate instantaneously with surrounding infrastructure and other vehicles. Manufacturing could become more efficient through real-time monitoring and adjustment of production processes. The potential productivity gains across the global economy are staggering. Yet this connectivity revolution also raises profound questions about privacy, security, and cultural sovereignty. A world of ubiquitous connectivity means more of our lives become data points in vast networks. Who controls these networks? And by extension, this data becomes a question of paramount importance. Huawei's emergence as a potential leader in global connectivity has already sparked intense debate about the security implications of critical infrastructure controlled by a company with ties to the Chinese government. The geopolitical ramifications cannot be overstated. Nations that adopt Huawei's 6G satellite technology may gain tremendous advantages in economic development and technological capabilities, but potentially at the cost of increased dependence on Chinese technology. This creates complex calculations for governments worldwide, especially as technology increasingly becomes a domain of strategic competition between major powers. The division of the world into competing technological spheres of influence, one dominated by American companies like Starlink, another by Chinese firms like Huawei, could become a defining feature of 21st century geopolitics. As we stand at this technological crossroads, the future of global connectivity hangs in the balance. Huawei's ambitious 6G satellite network represents not just a technical achievement, but a vision for a more connected world where distance and geography no longer limit human potential. Yet, the path to this future is fraught with challenges, technical hurdles, security concerns, and geopolitical tensions that could determine whether this technology becomes a bridge connecting humanity or another domain of great power competition. The connectivity revolution is coming, whether through Huawei's 10,000 satellite constellation, Starlink's expanding network, or competitors yet to emerge. The question is not if our world will be transformed by this technology, but how and under whose influence this transformation will occur. As these corporate titans battle for dominance of the skies, the stakes couldn't be higher for them, for nations, and for the billions of people whose lives will be shaped by the outcome of this epic technological contest. What aspects of this connectivity revolution excite or concern you most? Are you eager to experience the benefits of global 6G coverage, or worried about the implications for privacy and security? As the battle between these tech giants intensifies, one thing is certain: we're witnessing the dawn of a new era in human connectivity, one that will reshape our world in ways we're only beginning to understand.